Attendees filed into the Carpenter Performing Arts Center to hear Fox News political analyst Juan Williams speak about the polarization of free speech and media censorship in America at the 5th Annual Distinguished Speaker Series on Thursday night. He recounted the events leading up to and immediately after his discharge from National Public Radio last year, which he said was the inspiration for his book Muzzled, The Assault on Honest Debate. Williams stressed the importance of seeking factual information in order to formulate an opinion.
I think students really have to first realize that part of education is speaking out, exposing yourself to people who would say, oh, here's another way to think about the issue. So you have to open yourself. And I think that's the first step, being willing to open yourself to the idea that there are other ways of thinking, that you may be wrong, that you could be right, but you want to explore it and prove it. So the first step for students is open up. Open up to listening and to speaking.
Those who attended, like Professor Kathleen Lacey from CSULB, encouraged her students to look at politics from more than one perspective.
Well, I had my students from my business ethics class and my ethical leadership class come because I felt that, number one, it's important for them to think about the political debate today. Number two, it's important for them to think about ideas from all perspectives and to make their decisions and opinions based on a well-informed decision, hearing all sides.
The appearance of Juan Williams opened up the platform for many different opinions.
I think he's presented himself as an Islamophobe, and I fully respect people's right to free speech. But what I felt tonight, and the reason that I had to speak out at the end of and I let him say his thing, like I let everything come to a close, I let the question and answer. But the thing is like when you take cards of questions and you subjectively decide what questions are going to be asked and which questions aren't going to be asked of the presenter, you're stifling free speech. Rather than opening things to whoever wants to ask a question, you're deciding which questions will and won't be asked.
When we debate, you're allowed to have your own opinion, but you aren't allowed to have your own facts.
After the presentation, Williams was able to have a word with those who attended at his book signing in the lobby. Whether many people agreed or disagreed with Juan Williams, one of his accomplishments at the presentation was getting people to talk. Reporting for Beach News, I'm Brianne Schaer.